As a teen, I wasn't very confident. Maybe you're in the same boat, but the only difference is I am further down the road than you are. But this is a good thing because you are still a teen, and because of the things that I learned, I can show you exactly how to be confident right now as a younger guy. Okay, so obviously I'm still a younger guy myself. I'd consider myself a young adult. But the older I get, the more confident I become. And unfortunately, it doesn't just have to do with age. It's because of these certain things that I've learned. These little key things that made me become more confident and can do the same for you. For example, the first thing I learned is realizing that this is like a muscle. Think about it. When you go into the gym, you build up your muscles, and over time, they get bigger and stronger. Your social skills are the same exact thing. It takes time and effort, just like anything else, just like becoming more confident. So no, unfortunately, that doesn't mean as soon as you become my age, turning 20, you're not gonna wake up one day and become confident. So no, there's no easy fix. Even after finishing this video, you're not gonna be as confident as you want to be. But that's okay. Once you realize that it takes time, that you have to work on this, just like anything else you have to work on, you do certain things every single day, you're gonna develop confidence and you're gonna feel so much better about yourself. So as of right now, just relax. It's okay that you're not feeling the way you want to right now, but you have to prepare yourself because you're gonna have to do some things that are gonna get out of your comfort zone. You're gonna feel a little bit awkward, and that's all right. You're gonna have to do these things to break out of your shell. Just keep in mind, you have to do these things. Like I said, you're not gonna wake up one day and just feel confident. You have to get these hard things out of the way first. And let me tell you, the hardest part is starting. Right now, you're too comfortable being an introvert. You're too comfortable keeping to yourself. That's exactly why you need to break out that shell and start doing these certain things. The next thing I learned about confidence is confidence spillover. Now, I got this gem from the channel On Point Fresh. He made a video about confidence. One of the things he said was confidence spillover. And he essentially said that when you are confident in one aspect of your life, it should spill over into other things in your life. Now, as soon as I heard this, it brought so much attention to the things that I was doing in my own life. Pretty much, I did this my entire life without knowing the actual name. So again, shout out to On Point Fresh for giving it a name. Once I started to feel better about my achievements in parts of my life, like lifting weights, YouTube, finances, I started to realize I am that guy. I did these things by myself. And let me tell you, once I started thinking about this, I felt so much better about myself. So even things that I suck at, instead of thinking there's no way I could do this, I started thinking about the achievements that I did in my own life and realized I already faced challenges before. And so there is no reason why I can't face these challenges and conquer them exactly the same way I did back then. And keep in mind, all these things are completely unrelated. This is my own personal story. I have a YouTube plaque for over 100,000 subscribers. First of all, I do have to thank you because this wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for you. I know that sounds cliche. The places that I've gone, the people that I've met, I brought those connections. I did that. I took the steps to get there. And I'm sure you could say the same thing. None of our stories are exactly the same, but it could be little things or it could be big things. Unfortunately enough, I can't be there next to you and tell you exactly what you accomplished. So think about that yourself. Any academic goals that you've done, any financial goals that you hit, getting your first job, any of your accomplishments, you should carry that around to anything else that you do. And if you could do that, you could realize and understand that anything else you're facing, you could do that as well. And listen, I know sometimes you may not feel like that, but another thing you have to keep in mind is you're young. Even if you haven't accomplished the things that you want to, you still have time to do it, but it's never gonna happen if you just sit around and wait. Take those first steps and eventually you'll be able to say that you conquered that. The next thing that helped me with my confidence is talking to strangers. Remember what I said earlier? This is a skill you have to build up. Social skills are very important. Everybody knows this, but a trap that a lot of younger guys put themselves in is thinking that this just comes natural to some people, and just because you don't have it means you're never gonna get it. That is simply not the case. So yes, right now is gonna be hard. It will feel impossible to get the words out when you're talking to new people. And once you do, it's going to feel even harder to keep eye contact or keep the conversation going. Now look, at this point in time, it's relatively easy for me to do this, but I could guarantee you that there was a point in time where that was the most impossible thing to do. Just because you don't feel like that right now, it's normal. The only difference between me and you is you haven't taken that first step. Because look, I'm 20 now, and I have a relatively easy time talking to strangers, making conversations, and it all started from me stepping out my comfort zone. So that's exactly what you need to do right now. I'm not saying talk to every single stranger out there, because let's be real, there's gonna be some strangers that also don't have social skills. You don't have to talk to those people, and you don't have to have a full-on conversation with people. Start off simple, give a random person a compliment, or to start off even more simple, start talking to your teachers. There are people out there that you could talk to, and I know right now it's very intimidating, but you have to keep in mind, there's really nothing bad that can come of this. So compliment somebody's shoes, and I guarantee you later down the road, you're gonna realize that you were scared for no reason. So if you're scared right now, why not take that fear factor out the way and just realize this is going to help you become confident. The next thing that I learned when it comes to being confident is stop giving attention to the things that do not matter. Things are not as big as a deal as you think. Your insecurities, you see them 10 times worse than anybody else does. I can't tell you how many times I was in a conversation, I brought up my insecurity, I told them I hated the fact that my ears are big, that I'm not that tall, and the first thing that everybody tells me is, I didn't even realize until you told me. And I promise you, it's going to be the same case if you start telling your insecurities to others. So those insecurities that you think everyone else sees, they don't see them. Don't focus on them, especially if you can't control them. Things like your height, your facial features, all those things you can't control, so why give them so much attention? Instead, focus on the things that you can control. You can control how clear your skin is, your hairstyle, how healthy your hair is, your physique. Focusing on these things and actively trying to better yourself at them will do you so much better than sitting there complaining and feeling sad that you have these insecurities, because these are things that you could change that will make you look more handsome. And look, I guarantee you, the more handsome you feel, the more confident you're gonna feel. But the thing is, especially a lot of younger guys, they don't like to give themselves credit. And let me know if that's you. Give yourself more credit. There's some of you that might think that you're ugly. I guarantee you, you're not. I put myself in these bad positions as well. So again, you're not the only one. My confidence fluctuates a lot. Some days I'll wake up, I think I look good, I think I'm handsome, but only a week later, I'll wake up, look in the mirror, and I will feel so bad about myself. But if I do the things that I was talking about earlier, work on myself, take better care of myself, start talking to people, and carry my accomplishments around with me, I will feel so much better about myself. And I guarantee you, you will as well. Of course, other things help as well. Dressing better, eating better. But look, don't be discouraged if you don't feel confident right now. I can't stress the fact that this takes time. So start working right now. Create those daily habits that will make you more confident, that will make you glow up. And again, social skills, because what good is confidence if you're not carrying it around with you? And one of the best ways to showcase that confidence is with good social skills. Of course, there are plenty of products out there that will help you glow up. I have a video about the 10 items that will help you glow up, especially in the summer. So if you want to see that video, I'll leave it right here. Other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.